Welcome, friends. So we are continuing with our chakra practice, and today we are going to chakra number 2. That is your sacral chakra or your svadhisthana, which is located right below the belly button. And Amanda even busted out her orange mat because the color for this chakra is orange and the element is water. So we're going to move through some postures flowing like water. And just tap into that area. It's our area of creativity, our area of emotions. It has to do with our reproductive organs as well. So roll out your mat, get ready, and we'll meet you back. So to start our practice today, we are just going to start in a nice, easy seat. If you'd like to join us in the mudra for this chakra, you can place your right hand on top of your left and allow the pads of your thumbs to connect, and then just allow the hands to settle on down. So sit up nice and tall, allow the eyes to become heavy. And just start to bring awareness to your breathing. Just noticing how your breath feels when you draw it in, and how it feels on the exhale. And then as you continue to breathe, just take a moment to quickly scan the body. Notice any areas where you might be holding on to tension, tiredness, or soreness. And begin to use each and every one of those beautiful cycles of breath to find some softness and relax those areas. You can also begin to deepen those cycles of breath. And as you're doing so, I'll offer you some mantras that go along with this sacral chakra, also known as the seat of the self. So maybe offering to yourself a thought of feeling balanced, allowing yourself to feel your emotions, saying to yourself, I am happy, I am healthy, and I love my body. Taking a moment now, if you've chosen that mudra, go ahead and bring your hands right to that space again below the belly button. And allow yourself to connect with your breath as you take a nice deep inhale in. Fill all the way up, notice the expansion there, and on your exhale out, noticing some softness. 2 more just like that, big breath in. And smooth breath out. 1 last time, fill all the way up. And exhale, release everything, let it go. Take a moment now, bring the palms together at the heart space. And allow yourself to set an intention for your practice today that has to do with all those things that relate to this second chakra. So thinking about love for the body, being in tune with your emotions, and letting everything ebb and flow just like water. And take a moment, bring the thumbs up to that third eye space. Take a nice inhale in. Exhale allows you to just gently hinge on forward. And then next inhale brings you up to a nice easy seat. Allow the hands to just fall right back down to the lap. Keeping the eyes closed here. Take another couple cycles of breath. And repeat to yourself, I allow my emotions to come and go. I ebb and flow through the waters of life. 1 more time, just like that. I allow my emotions to come and go. I ebb and flow through the waters of life. gentle flutter of the eyes on open. We'll take a nice inhale, bring the arms up overhead, just fill up with that beautiful air, and then just exhale, push the palms away, maybe draw the chin down to the chest. 2 more just like that. Inhale, arms up overhead, and then exhale, release. Last one, big, beautiful breath in, fill all the way up, and then exhale, let it go. Beautiful, sit up nice and tall. Allow the legs to lengthen out in front. Give them a good shake on out. And then hug that right knee into the chest. Sit up nice and tall, flex that left foot. Beautiful, and we'll inhale, we'll lift the heart space, maybe the gaze comes up. And then exhale, allow the arms to lengthen on out around the spine. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, round the spine, lean it back. Last one, inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale. Beautiful. Inhale brings you back to center. We're going to take that left hand to the sole of the right foot, and the right hand can stay on the knee. So we have a couple options here. You can stay just like this, sitting up nice and tall. Or you can always hook underneath the leg. Or if it's in your practice and it feels okay for you, you can allow that foot to come into the elbow crease. But just sit up nice and tall. So find where this feels okay for you. And then take a nice gentle rock side to side here, baby cradle. If you notice that you're slouching or dumping, you can ease off of this. Just sit up nice and tall. Easy rock. And then we'll come to stillness here. Pull that leg in maybe just a little bit closer. Sit up a little bit taller. Beautiful. And then we're going to release that foot to the outside of that left leg. Sit up nice and tall. That right heel is going to come toward the bump. If this doesn't feel good, you can always keep that leg extended. Right arm, again, has 2 options here. Wrap around the shin, or you can hook the elbow. Going the wrong way. Take it to the other side. Left arm wraps around the shin, or you can hook the elbow. Sit up nice and tall. And then that right arm's going to reach all the way behind. Take a nice twist here. Continue, breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And then we'll slowly unwind. Take a counter twist over to the left. And then we'll inhale, bring it back to center. Plant the hands on down just for some stability. Left leg comes out long, right leg comes out long. Give it a shake. And then we'll draw that left knee into the chest. Flex that right foot. Interlace the fingers around the shins. Sit up nice and tall with your in-breath. And with your exhale, round the spine. Arms go nice and long. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lifts you up. And exhale, roll it back. Beautiful. Inhale brings us back to center. Taking that right hand now to the outside of the foot. And then opposite hand to the knee, or choosing one of those other options. Hook the leg, or place it in the crease of your arm. But just sit up nice and tall. And then a gentle rock side to side. Breathing through this. And then maybe come back to a mantra. I am healthy. I love my body. I am at peace. And then we'll come to stillness. Hug it on in. Beautiful. And then we'll land that foot to the outside of that right leg. And then take the heel toward the bum. So that left foot is nice and planted. And again, we can wrap that arm around the shin or bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. Or roll that left arm behind. Take a twist over to the left. And slowly unwind. Take that counter twist. And then we'll come back to center. Plant the hands on down, send the legs on out, shake them out. We'll inhale, arms up nice and tall overhead. Take a moment here. Really reach from the hips, lengthen on out, and then exhale, take a forward fold. Allow the hands to just land wherever they might. And come back to your breath. Two more cycles of breath. And then slowly roll up. Sit up nice and tall. I'm going to scooch on forward here. We're going to open on up to open angle here. So take a moment. And it doesn't matter how open you are here. You can be here. That's perfectly fine. Just find where you're comfortable. And again, find some engagement through the feet. So happy feet. Roll those thighs on back and sit up nice and tall. We'll keep that right hand exactly where that is. Inhale, left fingertips up and overhead. Take a nice side body stretch toward those right toes. Inhale brings you back to sit up nice and tall. Exhale takes you to a side body stretch over to the left. Inhale brings you back to center. We'll do that one more time to each side. So take that stretch over toward those toes. Inhale on up and exhale to the opposite side. Inhale brings you back to center. Take a moment here again. Grow from those hips. Reach to the sky. And then exhale, start to hinge it on forward. So allow the hands to land on down. You can stay here up on the fingertips. Or you can lower on down. If you have any props at home that you're using, such as blocks, a blanket, bolster, a book, you can also have that underneath the arms. Or you can start to walk the hands on out with each cycle of breath. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. And then start to walk those hands back toward the center of the body. Hands can come to the outside of the thighs. Swing the legs out in front, shake them on out. And then we're going to swing our legs behind. We'll all meet in tabletop position on hands and knees. We'll take a moment here to get nice and set up. Shoulders are going to come over those wrists. Knees line up with the hips. About 2 fists in between the knees. And we'll start to flow through cat-cow. So take a nice inhale in. Lift that heart space, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Linger here for a moment. And then exhale, push away from your mat. Chin draws toward the chest, round the spine. Beautiful. 2 more just like that. Inhale allows everything to hang heavy. Heart space shines forward. And then exhale round. Last one at your own breath pace. And then we'll all meet back in neutral tabletop. Take a moment, shoot that hip out to the right, and start to draw the hips back toward the heels. We're going to start to make some nice big circles here with the body. So exaggerating this movement, really feeling everything move. And maybe start to envision a nice bright orange circle as we continue to move in this circular motion. And then next time the hips are toward the heels, take those circles in the opposite direction. Checking in here just to make sure you're not holding your breath. Thinking about movement just like water. And then next time the hips are toward the heels, go ahead and stay there. Allow yourself to just simply melt down into a child's pose. As you come back to your breath once again, and repeat to yourself, I allow my emotions to come and go. I ebb and flow through the waters of life. One more nice big inhale here. One more smooth exhale out. And then go ahead and make your way back to tabletop. Once you get there, take a nice inhale in, send that right leg on back. Really grip through the fingertips, push away from the earth. Take another inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, pull it in, knee toward the nose. We're going to land that foot, or get that foot any way that we can, in between the hands. And then we're going to slowly rise on up. Beautiful. Make any adjustments here. Take another nice inhale in, reach on up. Exhale and relax. Beautiful. We're going to take that left hand down to the earth. And find a little side to side here, just a little bit. And then reach those right fingertips up overhead. Beautiful. Slowly bring it back to center. And then those right fingertips are going to come down. You're going to have to come off your mat a little bit. Again, find that little bit of side to side. You'll be leaning toward the right a little bit as you reach those fingertips over. And then land the hand on down, frame out the foot. Walk that knee on back to center. Take a rock side to side. And then wrists right back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, send that left leg out. Nice strong arms. Pulling into the belly button here. Inhale, lifts that heel. Exhale, pull it in, knee toward the nose, hover, hover. And then land that foot down or get that foot in between the hands. And then when you're ready, rise on up. And relax. Any movements that you need here to feel steady in your low lunge. Inhale reaches you up. Exhale, sink. Beautiful. And we're going to land that right hand on down. Again, side to side. And then reach those fingertips over. Inhale back to center. And then left hand goes off the mat. You're going to lean over to the left, a little side to side. And then stay there, reach over to the left. Slowly come back to center. Frame out that front foot. Bring it back so that the knee lands on down. Shake it out side to side. Send that left leg on back. Send that right leg on back. We're going to find ourselves in plank here. Take a nice inhale in. A smooth exhale out. And then with your next cycle of breath, push it back, make your way to downward facing dog. Once you get to down dog, start to take some gentle movement here. So maybe we just pedal it out, bending one knee and then the other. And then take an easy rock of the head forward and back. And side to side. And then forward and back once again. One more cycle of breath here. As we inhale, we come up on the toes. And then exhale, allow the heels to sink on down. Next cycle of breath, slow walk, just like we're walking through water. Feet to the hands. Forward fold at the top of your space. Allowing everything to hang heavy here. And simply just start to walk the hands side to side. And then make your way back to center. We'll take big bends in the knees as we reverse swan dive all the way up to stand. Hands come down to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale reaches you up and back. Exhale, dives you on down. Next inhale brings you to a nice half lift. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands on down. Bend the knees. Set that right foot on back. Land that heel. And then blossom open. Make your way to warrior two. Find your breath. Feeling steady. Straighten that front leg. Beautiful. Reach that left hand on forward, making our way to triangle pose. So really bring your attention back to that area right below the navel. As you pull the navel in nice strong, center there. Reach up and reach down. So we're pulling in opposite directions here. Nice flat back. Inhale brings us back on up. Flip that palm, reverse your triangle. Use your breath to bring you back to center. Take a bend in that front knee. Allow the forearm to land on the thigh. Extended side angle. One more cycle of breath here. Beautiful. Inhale back on up. Straighten that front leg. Arms are extended. And that back heel is going to turn on in. Those left toes, are going to come to point toward the edges of your mat, your long edge, and then take a nice bend in the knees, making your way to goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the arms and straighten the legs. Exhale, pull it back down, goddess pose. Inhale, reach it on up, and pull it down, goddess pose. Hang out here, maybe sink just a little bit deeper. You got this. Take a moment here to thank your body. I love my body. I am healthy. I am radiant. Extend the arms, extend the legs. And then those left toes are going to face the long edge of your mat. Left toes. Yeah, right toes are going to face the short end of your mat. And then bend the knee. We find ourselves in warrior two. Take another cycle of breath here and settle. Beautiful. We inhale, we straighten that front leg. We start to reach, and then we make our way to triangle. Again, bringing that concentration to that area right below the belly button. Inhale brings you back to center. Flip that front palm, reverse your triangle. Inhale brings you back to center. Take a bend in that front knee. Extended side angle, forearm to the thigh. Reaching those fingertips up overhead. Inhale brings you back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Make your way back to five-pointed star. But for now, I'm going to take a flip of the toes. So toes in, heels out, and then hands to the hips. Take a nice inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, make your way down to a wide leg forward fold. Allow the hands to land on down. Crown of the head comes down toward the earth. Come up on the fingertips, half lift, nice flat back, beautiful. Exhale, fold. One more just like that. Inhale, lengthen on out. Exhale and fold. And then we'll walk the fingertips toward that left foot. Start to bring those toes toward the top of the mat. Pivot up on that back foot. Plant the hands on down. We'll step that left foot on back. Find yourself in plank. Nice inhale in. Smooth exhale out. It's going to lower us all the way down to the belly. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Frame out that chest. Inhale. Lift the chest on up. Cobra. Exhale lowers you down. Push yourself back to child's pose. Taking another couple of cycles of breath here. Option to rock the head side to side. And coming back to our mantra, I allow myself to feel my emotions. I ebb and flow through the waters of life. Let's try that again. I allow my emotions to come and go. I ebb and flow through the waters of life. See that? Just flowing like water. When you're ready, make your way to downward facing dog. Take another couple of breaths here. When you're ready, inhale that right leg to the sky. And then exhale, draw that right knee in. Land that foot on down. We rise up, high lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen that front leg, reach for the sky. Exhale, sink it back, low lunge. I'm just going to record this whole thing over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Yeah, how's that leg working? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. All right, adding on from here. Inhale, we lengthen that front leg. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Inhale, back to center, bend in that front knee. Two more, you got that. Inhale, open and lengthen that leg. Exhale, brings us back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Here we go, rain it on down, frame out that front foot. Send that right foot back. Beautiful inhale here, push away from the mat. Exhale, lower all the way down. Frame out that chest, inhale, cobra. And then exhale, pushes you back, child's pose. Oh, I'm so sorry. 2 cycles of breath. And now, downward facing dog. Nice inhale here. Smooth breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, pulls it in, land it down. Rise on up, high lunge.
Oh, I have no balance today.
Inhale, lengthen that front leg. Exhale, bend. 2 more, reach and breathe it in. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Adding our twist on here. Inhale, lengthens us up. Open up those arms. And then bring it back to high lunge. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And then our lunge. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Here we go, friends. Frame out that front foot. Send that left foot back. Take your breath in your plank, nice and strong. Tell yourself you love yourself. Lower it all the way down onto the belly. Inhale for cobra. And then push it back, child's pose. Any arm variation here in child's pose that you would like. Finding some time for peace right here in between each cycle of breath. Knowing that everything you're doing now is nourishing your body. And showing yourself that you in fact do love yourself. And when you're ready, slowly start to rise on up onto the knees. Swing those beautiful legs out. Send them out nice and long. And inhale, arms up overhead. And then exhale, find that fold once again. Maybe noticing here how this fold feels different now. Without any judgment, just noticing. And we'll slowly rise all the way up. We'll extend the arms out nice and strong in front. Take another inhale here. Pull that belly button in, and on your exhale, slowly lower all the way down. And once you get there, pull those knees into the chest. Take that gentle rock side to side. If you want to tap in again to that element of water and you want to rock it up forward and back, just to get a little movement on that spine. Only if that feels good. And then we'll come to stillness. And we'll land those feet down to the earth. Keep the knees tented. And hands can come down to the mat. Beautiful. Walk the heels back toward the bum. And then when you're ready, take a nice inhale in. And exhale out. And on your next inhale, start to lift those hips toward the sky. Making sure you're not holding your breath here in your bridge pose. And then slowly lowering all the way down. Making any adjustments that you might need to make. And then we'll do this one more time. So as you inhale, start to send those hips up to the sky. Always an option here to bring the shoulders underneath the body or interlace the hands or keep them just as you were. Continuing to breathe, maybe the hips lift just a little bit higher. And then if you've taken that arm variation where the hands are interlaced, start to slowly lower on down. Hug the knees into the chest. And then we'll come into happy baby. So grabbing a hold of the inside or outside aspects of the feet or the ankles or behind the thighs. Knees come down toward the earth. And tailbone relaxes. And you can stay still or maybe have a happy, playful baby today as you rock side to side. And then once again, we'll find that stillness. Bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the heels down toward the center of the body. And then release the legs just like that to the earth. So we'll stay here in reclined bound angle. Bring the hands to that sacral chakra right below the belly button. As we start to feel our breath slow down. As we bring our awareness back to that area. And take a moment here to repeat our mantra. I allow my emotions to come and go. I ebb and flow through the waters of life. And the choice is yours to stay just like this through our final relaxation for our Shavasana, or you can extend the legs out and bring the arms out to the sides. And just take another nice inhale in and exhale out. And then start to bring your awareness once again to that area below your navel, your chakra of emotional intelligence, choice, creativity, movement, and pleasure. Breathe into your sacral area, let it gently soften and expand your breath. Taking in nourishment and life force energy. And then invite that beautiful orange color, the color of the setting sun. Bathe your sacral area with orange, balancing, empowering, motivating. Let this area be fed and say the words, I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. And then just simply allow yourself to breathe and be. You may stay here for as long as needed, as long as you like. I offer you these words as we part. May the sweetness of life flow through you, and may you radiate its joy. Amanda and I would like to thank you for sharing your beautiful practice with us. The light in us honors and bows to the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.